Hey, this is Zachary from Zachary 3D Prints here on the Friday evening in my attic, the new studio. Last Wednesday I did a live stream and that was on another spot where I could sit pretty relaxed. This is my workbench. It's a little bit different kind of thing. Yeah, basically. So, hey, I'm Zachary. Welcome to this live stream. I will, always I do live streaming on Friday evenings, my time, 9:30 p.m. I don't know what time it is at your place where you live. I know that Tunkai also lives in the Netherlands, so basically it's now 9:50 p.m. if we are going AM PM time. I was so busy to get everything set up and working. Nearly done. Nearly. I wanted to place my whole desk here in the attic. I start cleaning everything up, so my complete computer is dismantled. One of the screens on this side is from my computer, not MacBook. But I need to figure everything out, you know. Hey Tunkai, welcome to this live stream. Steph, hey, hello. How you guys doing? And cheers. Yeah, now I've got duplication of two screens, which I basically don't really like. So I'm going to see if I can change that. Because this is looking really weird, because I got two big screens, and on those big screens I'm looking to the you know, to the same image. Ingebouwd scherm. I have no idea what I did. So then I do it like that. Then I will take this. Then I go back to the meld. Yeah. Okay. This better? No. This lower. Then pointing a little bit like that. No. Oh, no, 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 no. Haha, better. So yeah, I'm basically sitting on some planks. Welcome. But I do want to see the chat. Oh my gosh. Meld, do something about it. Maybe they have a dock for that. Maybe. Oh, there we go again. Did you also have the same thing as last Wednesday? I had that too. I don't know why. Maybe it's Meld, maybe it's another thing. Now I'm still watching to two big screens. I want... this is annoying. Take your time, by the way. You're a busy man. Yeah, I did receive your email. I did see it. But once everything is, you know, organized here in my studio, then I'm going to look at it and do something about it. Yeah, so my workbench is still a bit high. So I can do something about that. Yeah, that screen is a little bit more reddish. I don't like that. And my glasses are dirty. Oh my gosh, I've got dirty glasses. Finally weekend, so you are doing good. Yeah, I'm doing excellent. I don't like that. Anyways, I can switch over. Where's my mouse? There's my mouse. I can switch over to this camera. But for some reason, that camera is better than that one. But hey, fear not. I've got a solution for that. Yeah, brightness a little bit less bright, contrast a little bit more, maybe less contrast. I need to be careful because if I'm switching from camera in the same scene, yeah, I lost it. This is a little bit better, right? Then we are going to add another effect, and let's go for yeah, hue. Still right. Master. Yeah, I will leave it as this. I'm not going. It's changing again. Holy filaments. There on that screen is not even looking better. Yeah, basically. We switched to the better camera. We will point this a little bit like that. Maybe I'm going to stand. I don't know. It has already corners because I did that last time. Yeah, the only downside is that my chat is there. Oh wait, we have a solution for that. Pop out chat. Beep, 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 beep. Oh my gosh, come on. Serious? I cannot drag it outside of the... Oh my gosh. Oh, this is terrible. So I think I'm going to switch screens. Yeah, sorry, I'm cursing a little bit. Yeah, something like that. Then I'm going to take my and then that one goes there and Mel goes on the other side. So, okay. Let's do it like that. So, okay. Don't touch it. Don't touch it. Yeah, it's over pose, control, expose. I know. I thank you, Jack Faxon. Thank you for being here. This is usually the laptop that I don't use. In rare occasions, I'll use it, you know. But now it's just finding the sweet spots. I do have a DSLR camera as well. No, I have it downstairs in the old studio. So this is a brand new studio. This is Zachary's 3D printing at Fanatic. It's in the name. Yesterday, today, I added more stuff into the attic. I know it's I don't know. I don't want to say crazy, but I have to move things out of the studio in order to free up shelves that are there. I did count for it that I've got 2 half shelves. Combining them together is one complete shelf. You probably didn't see it and you won't see it now at the moment. Unless I will use my phone again like last time. I will do that a little bit later. Yeah, I mean, like, the youngest daughter, she had previously, she had the smallest room. So basically the room that I was no, wait, hold. She had the smallest room. And back then I was doing live streams, making YouTube videos from my living room and kitchen. I know. So one time she decided to sleep in the same room as my eldest daughter. So I said to her, after the holiday, you're going back to your normal room, or else I will take it as a studio, because I could use one. That was back in 2021. Not bad now. Yeah, Meld is a brand new broadcasting system for live streams, but also recording videos. I use it now for the third time in real life. I did test it, of course, before I was going to stream, but now it's kind of okay. Still looking around how Meld actually works, how to do the settings. Over time, it will be better and better. So yeah, if I'm now moving out of the small room, she will get her room back, and we are going to redecorate, renew the flooring, put some new paint on the walls, stuff like that, so that she has her own room where she can also start doing some YouTube stuff. Yeah, it's basically in the family. By the way, if someone from our jobs is watching, we don't hate our jobs. We just like me time. No, sometimes the printer were noticeable in other rooms, especially the older ones without the silent stepper drivers. So I didn't prepare anything. I just had the focus on I want to have this finished ASAP. And then it was past 9 o'clock and I was like, Zach, you really need to start preparing something because the desk isn't going to go on the attic today. So I need to make preparations in order to get everything working for the stream here on this side. I could continue doing what I was doing yesterday, Wednesday. I mean, the chair is a little bit more comfortable than what I'm doing right now. It's crazy. So yeah, how's everybody doing? I cannot do screen sharing. I'm sorry. It's what it is, basically. You kind of inspired me to work on my attic though. Oh, cool. Can you share how much you ended up spending without the Dakapel? Well, to be honest, the Dakapel, the dormer, was in total 9,000 euros. Back then, when I was looking around, I I was looking around to get some offers. One guy came by and he said like how it was going to be built, that it was basically done within a day, so that was pretty quick. I think I'm going to stand because I'm sitting here and I don't sit comfortable. It's annoying. Just a second. I can move this up. this is at its highest. So is this better? Or I can use this camera. Let's switch. Hey, Science Sniper, how are you doing? I don't like this. Oh my gosh. What printer was that? It was the box of the CR200B from Creality. Yeah, I like the image from this camera more. Yeah, it is a huge box compared to what you get nowadays. Oh, it's not even better. Zach's struggling. I got in total 2 of those CR200Bs, but I gave one to my brother. But oh yeah, about spending. So I agreed on the dormer. We had some money, and I also asked somebody to come by for stairs, because in the Netherlands we have this kind of foldable stairs where you can access the attic. So we also asked what the price was going to be. It was fine, 4,500 euros, and I was like, yeah, I can live with that. So we placed also the order. We agreed on the price. We pay half of it, and then they said they were very busy. And after a few weeks, I called back. I was like, hey, when is it going to happen? They were still busy, and they were also reliant on people drilling or cutting the hole through the concrete. And since it was outside, they had this little thing going on, like, yeah, we are going to do that in the fall, in September, October somewhere. Was okay. It's what it is. I was in construction. I know that these things can happen. I was like, okay, fine, no problem. So after a while, I didn't hear anything. I was like, yeah, well, it's very busy apparently. So I called in the beginning of January that year. I couldn't get the company on the phone. So I was going to Google. The webpage was not available. And then I saw that the company was bankrupt by 1,800 euros. So yeah, why do I tell this? Because besides the dormer and the stairs that we pay a little bit for, from all the things that I did in the last couple of weeks, because I really pushed it, a few bundles of those 44 times 69 beams, 270 centimeters. I think a package of 5, 6. and then also of those smaller ones that you can see right here. I had, I think, like 3 packages, and those OSB panels, those were not so very expensive because they were like €9 per plate, 244 times 59, and paint, stuff like that. So I think in overall, like for, besides the dormer, I think like a 400-500 euros. Is it not going to be a 4-hour stream? I don't know, Steph. I don't know. I did have some plans, but I was like, no. First, try to see how far I can come with, you know, bringing stuff to the attic. I have now my Creality K1 here. I've got my Bambu Labs P1S here. Yeah, it's nice. Maybe I can show that. That is how it now looks like. So there will be another video about the attic, another update, but that is going to be, I think, the final update. Because in the meantime that I'm bringing stuff to the attic, I will take pictures or some video footage, and then in the end I am able to make there a video out of it. Yeah, 4 hours standing, respect. Thank you. Thank you very much. I mean, like, I do what I need to do, right? Yeah, thanks. I mean, like, every single time, maybe it's weird, I don't know, but I don't want to forget how it looked like before I started the whole thing. So every single time when I want to watch the latest video, there is a playlist for the making the ultimate 3D print attic, something like that. I don't know what the title officially is, but I watched the first one, then the second one, in chronological order, and then it's cringy to see how it first looked like. I was like, dude, that is a year ago. When I was like, oh, maybe I should clean the attic a little bit up, maybe? Yeah, I was also looking at the hardware store. There are some doors with door posts. There's a complete set, which sounds pretty nice. I need to figure out how wide and high it is. But I think I can manage to put also a door in there. But I already, counted on that. Yeah, that sucks indeed. Did you finish your forearm build? The first one or the second one? The first one, the space gray with red and no, there's not there's no blue anymore in it anymore. That one is completely finished. I also got some prints out of it. It's working amazing. But before I'm going to connect all printers to my network, whether it is Wi-Fi or Ethernet, I first want to make sure that everything is where it's supposed to be. Meaning, I've got now the Ethernet cable that comes directly from a floor below. So I first want to put a switch somewhere with a power connected to some power socket, and then yeah, laying everything out where I want to have it, because now I have the Creality the K1 with the P1S standing next to each other, but I already noticed that it wasn't ideal, because the AMS unit is sitting one shelf or one level higher, which I don't mind, but was not in my planning. And also the screen, the Panda Touch doesn't fit there. So it's now an alternative, but maybe I should for other solution. But did you notice how the boxes are standing on the top of the shelf and fit very perfectly? It's just mind blowing. I need those cameras. Which cameras? This one and the other one? "3D NT Printing, how are you doing?" Dude, last couple of weeks I was pushing it till I almost broke. Yeah, and basically, you know, some of the printers you can live with both hands or just in one hand, like, you know, training some biceps, stuff like that. Those were easy to get on the attic, but there were some other printers like the Super Racer were pretty difficult to get on the attic. So the idea arose to actually put a hook on the beam where, yeah, roof section, and then using a control system and a rope in order to lift the printer up. Are you Voron slacking like me? No, bro, I'm not. How much does it cost on the market? A Voron, the complete kit that I built is around the 800 euros. So in USD, I think 749 USD. Then you also need to print parts in ABS or PETG. It's such a bliss. You can also go for the FormBot kit, or maybe, yeah, the Solvo SV0. Yeah. The cameras. This camera is the Logitech C920. It's basically the standard live streaming camera, and the other one is the Logitech StreamCam. I'm considering thinking about it to go for the Elgato camera, because one of my key lights is now Elgato. It's wireless. I've got a Stream Deck from Elgato. I've got a game capture card from Elgato. There are a lot of stuff that are from Elgato. Hoist it up on a pulley. Yeah, of course. How else do I get a printer on the attic? I mean, no, but I did try. There's also this the QD-Tech X Plus, not the X Plus 3. That one also needs to go to the attic as well. But there are some very bulky printers, and they are not heavy, but they are bulky. They do fit through the hole from the attic, but they don't fit if I'm trying to lift it into the attic. It's not safe enough. So get some very very heavy duty rope. I can pull with that rope, according to the label, 1,350 kilograms. It's a very decent rope. And if I'm going to... The yellow line, that is the rope. What I also can do... Hey Google, licht 70%. I can also do this. A little bit more bluish. Whee! Yeah, I know that you're talking about the cameras. Yeah, I was thinking, like, am I going to push now out a video about Zach React for the Solvo V0? Nah. People are already got their hands on one, doing a review. Give them the space to do whatever they do. There's a lot of weight. Yeah, I mean, if you know the basics of the control system, the more wheels you have, the more you can lift. But you need to think about it, about the attachment point, that needs that also needs to hold the complete weight, of course. So was kind of sketchy, but for the ladder that I used to get onto the attic, the lid is attached in a certain way, so I can move the ladder a little bit away, but not all the way on the side. So Let's see if this lamp is working. Is this better? So, for example, I can do it like this. But I think I need to clean my glasses soon. Because now I'm doing that with a shirt and usually it's not going to be any better. Or maybe it is. I don't know. Yeah, so today I won't be working on any of the printers. So it's kind of sad. So yeah, next week Friday, I think I will be finished in big lines, because this coming Sunday I have the whole Sunday to do whatever I want. So staying in my bed till 12 p.m. something like that. No, just kidding. So yeah, so basically I've got two half shelves combined together, get one full shelf. I've got a layout that I do like a lot, so I can place it there. Then I have another shelf that's just for the half of it, and that is one that is used by my resin printers. Those I want to place right next to this here and see how much space that I have above it, that I can put another printer in there. I was thinking maybe I can put my my QD-Tech printers in there, one below and one on top, but I need to see how much space that I have. Since my desk is 1.60 meters wide, that means that I need to check how much space that I will have there. I was thinking about it to divert from the idea having my desk against the wall, but that is also the place where I can put something higher than half of a shelf. So instead of 90, I can go for like 180. But so far it's nice. I've got all my filaments that are in boxes all the way on the bottom, and for all my tools I want to use the upper shelf and the same kind of transparent containers. Everything in those containers, like you can see right there, and sitting on top of the shelf. Together maybe with some projects, like mentioned, I do want to start building a dead racer. I'm not really sure if I'm going to make it to remorph with the dead racer. I need to check. Hey, MakerMind Nexus! Greetings! Yeah, just like with K1 and some of the other printers, they have a spool sitting on the back side of the printer, meaning that not only does it stick out on the back, the shelf needs to come from the wall, and then also you need to take the spool off the spool holder. So it's pretty annoying. Hey, Makermind Nexus, welcome to the stream. You made it, I see. This one tastes different than the other ones. No sugar. Good to see you. Ah, thanks. Good to see you too, man. Yeah, Comgrow SV08. Surprisingly, it's also called SV08. Yeah, the Comgrow SV08. It's kind of sketchy what they did. And I think if you can get the Solvo SV08 and now you have the Solvo 0, I think that they will also do the Comgrow version. So yeah. Yeah, usually I do something with printers. So weird. Yeah, well. Next time it will be better. No, I cannot work on printers because I don't have all the tools. Maybe I need to run down the stairs and up the stairs again. No. Too much effort. Yeah, I don't know if I can. Sure, fine. Just a second. Duplicate. Just a second. Okay, I cannot do that. That is weird. No, I was trying to share my display, but then I need to close Meld and start new. I don't want to do that. Hendrik, how are you doing, man? Are you also going to the Rockies? Are we going to see you there? You are in Seattle that weekend. No, the 3D printing nerd is at Remurf. I got the 3. Oh yeah, yeah. The only thing that I have from Solvo is, I think, a filament dryer. And I'm going to see if I can go to the event printed. I did ask for a few days off extra, but I need to see if I can get some sponsorships, because the trips are going to be expensive, and the money end of May I'm going to use to book the tickets for 3D Printopia. MS Build. What is MS Build? Is that a 3D printing channel, or what's MS Build? Do I see you at Remurf on 3D Printopia? Maybe I can visit you. It's also possible. You're not that far away from me. Still a long drive, but it's manageable. Oh, MS. Oh, literally Micro. Oh, I was like, yeah, sounds like my. No, that's not Microsoft. No, something else. But yeah, cool. Is it related to electroplating then? Yeah, the monster tastes different than the other ones. Oh yeah, cool. Yeah, I'm going. If I'm booking the tickets for 3D Printopia, the hotel will be also La Cuenta again. It's close by. It's. I need to see what the ticket prices are going to be. Yeah, it's a nice hotel. It's not bank breaking, and so far everything is decent in the hotel. I couldn't complain about it. La Quinta, yeah. It is like €150 more than Red Roof Inn, but that's basically like where you find some other sort of people. Yeah. Been there, saw something I guess, and I was like, nope, not again. Bye. It was sketchy. Shady Hotel. Motel, yeah. Yeah, it's basically what you always see in those movies and series, you know. Um, you know, 2 stories, parking space in between the building, and so such kind of balcony. Yeah. And this was not. This was looking way better, La Quinta. The Green Turtle and other stuff are very close by. Event is like 15-minute drive. Whatever you want to do, it's everything is within walking distance, or you take your car. Montana Maker! How goes the remodel? Well, it's going fine. Check this out. Check how perfect. Perfect fit. First try. Then some stuff on the ground. So yeah, basically I'm now moving everything in onto the attic. So a lot of steps, a lot of walking stairs. But I will manage. I will manage it. So like mentioned in the video, this workbench is like 160 centimeters. So I will take like 40 centimeters off so that I have more space between the shelves and the workbench. Because basically here I only need to have a screen and my MacBook in order to do some live streams. And with this ceiling here, I can screw in some rails and I can put an overhead camera onto the ceiling. Oh, and mounting? Well, basically we can 3D print those, right? Motel 6. Oh, you were there? Yeah, super close to everything. And I mean, like, also for Smurf, Davey and I, we were at a different hotel, less costly. It was like 180 euros for one night. It is costly. I mean, if you think about that. No, wait, no, hold. No, was 400 and... How much was it? Yeah, something around the 400 euros that we pay for it. 320 something. I don't know. But for those few evenings, was perfect. And Birds of Prey, woo! Yeah, I was going for having my own desk onto the attic, but I have to clear the desk completely in order to take the tabletop off, then the frame, taking the frame apart, because this is an electric desk, so those motors are heavy. So I need to make sure that everything is, you know, disassembled. And then while I'm at it, I have also this cable racking from IKEA. So I will buy some screws to screw that on the backside in, so that all the wires, everything for the computers, for the screens, for power supply, stuff like that is all tucked nicely underneath the desk. So you will get something very clean. And maybe even drilling a few round holes in the desk in order to get it even better. If you know what I mean. But thanks. But on the other side of the wall, there are so many things that I still need to do. So yeah, it's going to be the resin printing or resin and laser engraving space. putting some ventilation there. So I'm going to see if I can sit for a moment. Deep. Wow, wow. Yeah, this is a gaming screen basically. I bought it for my son so that he can play on his PS5 on the screen, so 27-inch. So it's not really a television, but it's pretty big. So yeah, streaming goes well, I see here. Hey, of Access! How are you doing, sir? Welcome to this live stream here. It's a easygoing live stream. I don't do a lot of stuff. Just sitting here and talking about the attic, different things. So yeah. How goes the new space? Well, actually, we are sitting in the new space. Can I do that? Yeah, maybe I can. Let's try it out. So basically, whoop. Okay. So is this better? So I need to reset my whole camera for the next time if I'm going to connect it with my computer. He's going to like it, I guess. Tight space. Is it going to be? I don't know. I don't know. It is supposed to be bigger than my studio. I have now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 printers. So 14 printers I have moved here. Yeah. Everything is now looking very tight because a lot of stuff is standing on the ground. But there is going to be another shelf going next to the one that is right. You don't see that. So next to that shelf is another shelf coming, and once that is there, I can move stuff in there. My desk is also going to come on the other side. Of course, my desktop is going to be there. My screens. So everything will be translated and maybe in some ways also placed on different parts of this area. So in the end, it should all fit. Yeah, so I believe it is going to take some time. Give it 1 or 2 weeks, maybe longer, because in time I will add stuff. I will do something with the ceiling. I will do something with the shelves. I will do something, until everything is like I want to have it. Don't forget that this is space that I'm going to use for some project builds. This is a work studio, so I mean, it's not perfect, but in some ways I don't mind. And let's not forget, this space is like 2 times bigger as that I had downstairs, and there I had 24 printers. And also in the other room, I'm also going to put some flooring in there, do some framework, put some OSB plates on there. Also making sure that all the roof sections are looking nicely. Putting also some fancy lights there. Some hangers for putting some of my vests there or my hoodies there. Also for the bags that I get from events. I want to have also a place for that. Also a wall where I can put like YouTube and the channel name and also the names of people supporting this channel. The wife kicked you out of the bedroom and garage? Well, I wish I would have a garage. That would be perfect. Now, basically, I started in the kitchen and sometimes in the living room, then more in the living room than in the kitchen. And at one moment, the smallest room was occupied by my youngest daughter, and she decided to stay in the same room as the older daughter. And so I saw an opportunity. I said to her, like, if you want to stay there, you can, but then I'm going to move all my stuff into the in your room, and then that will be my studio. And yeah, since then, since 2021, that's my studio. And now my youngest daughter, she wants the room back, and she wants to have more privacy, but also she wants to run her own gaming YouTube channel. So I said, fine, no problem. And the rest is history. So my wife didn't kick me out. Now at this moment, everything looks very small, but I think in a few weeks when I'm doing the live streams, we will look back at it and we are like, "Wow, that changed a lot." I mean, I believe that. I mean, I like I mentioned earlier, uh, every single time that I upload a new video about the attic updates, I watch them all in a playlist in chronological order. Then I see the first one or two videos. Even two videos back, I see the progress from how I saw it back then and how it looks like now. So much difference. So that one's tasted different than the other ones. More sour. So I'm planning to do some build live stream next Friday, because this Sunday I have a whole day to do a lot of things here. During the week I can also do other things. Also making videos and posting them, normal regular videos. There will be one final update about the attic, and then everything will be handled in normal videos. They will also be added to the playlist, I guess, but so as the first official build project, I want to build the Death Racer. So I think next week I will order a kit, and then let's see how quickly it will arrive here. I will also be printing parts for the Voron, or the Positron. I got two spools of filament ordered from Polymaker. The both are ABS. One is, what was it? Teal color. Just a second. I'm going to grab the spools. Yeah, you can still hear me. So one of the colors is Galaxy Dark Gray and will be combined together with some amazing other color. So this is going to be the color combination for the positron. I think that that would look amazing. And all the parts I will be printing, I believe, on the QD-Tech X+3. I also want to, I'm now using this microphone. Maybe I will keep doing that. But I also want to have a stationary microphone. I'll put it next to here and that I can put it close and, talk in the microphone. 3D Medic fans, how are you doing, sir? Just sending a message. How are you doing, 3D Medic fans? Fins. Just doing something here because I'm looking to my doobie doobie doop. Yeah, so like mentioned, I'm going to print parts for the positron. I already have it fully assembled, but I do want to um, not redesign it, but replacing the parts for a color combination between these two. So this is dark space gray and Polymaker teal. Both are ABS. I think for the positron it will look beautiful. What's on the printers? What do you mean? Which printers? What is on the printers? I currently am printing totally nothing, but in the future that will change rapidly. I'm going to start 3D printing. Whatever is printing. I'm not printing anything because I want to move all the printers to the attic. And once that is done, I'm going to put also the printers to the power and connect them on the network. And once that is done, I can start printing to heart's consent. Hey, it's called 3D printing fanatic, right? It is in the name, right? So on the QD-Tech I'm going to print the ABS parts for the positron because I print a lot of things in ABS using the QD-Tech and it's doing very nice. Yeah, I do want to print also a lot. I just discovered that I have also glow in the dark filament. I've got also nylon and nylon carbon fiber. And maybe I should print the dead tracer parts out of nylon and carbon fiber. Maybe something else. I don't know. I need to see. Because I don't want to open the bag until I'm really 100% sure that I can use the parts. Or maybe I can print the move robot, but then you know the structural parts out of ABS carbon fiber. I don't know. Because now I've got a filament dryer, I've got a heated chamber, I've got basically everything that I need for that. Except for the things like for mechanical purpose, you know, having the servo motors, stuff like that. Because there are some servo motors that are like 50, 60 euros per servo motor. But maybe I can, you know, I can print the head of a move robot and then, you know, put some ChatGPT in there or some other thing that that has the chat functionality. How is the QD Tech chamber temperatures? Do you heat soak first? I really never used it. It's standard like 35-40 degrees C. That's, I think, also because I'm printing ABS parts, that the heat chamber will be like 35-40 degrees C. And I've got also filament dryers and, you know, dry boxes. And I've got also a lot of projects that I can finish here in the attic. Cleaning, getting rid of all the dust, checking the screws, lubricate moving parts, you know. I can do that. And I can finally use my Comgrow CNC laser engraver and laser cutter. I mean, put it next to the window, open the window, and making sure that all heat or all fumes are dissipated correctly, or as good as possible now. And I also have now the possibility, if I do reviews or want to show stuff, I can just put it now here on the workbench and make some clean footage. Because the other time was just on my desk. I can imagine that that doesn't look that great. Also, I was thinking about it to make a special place here that is very well insulated and have the possibility to do voiceovers without too much interference of fans, printers, shouting people. This is windy outside. Back scratcher. Selfie stick. You know, I bought this. I was like, oh, this could be handy, but I have a bigger phone, so every single time that I use this selfie stick, It's like, you know, twisting a lot because it's light material and doesn't want to hold phones that are heavy. But hey, I can scratch my back if I can, if I need to. But how is 3D Medic Fans doing? Am I going to work in the attic this weekend? Yes, but like tomorrow, my oldest daughter, she has a bowling tournament, so I will be gone for almost practically the whole day. Maybe there's some time that I can do something, but I count that I will be back home around 4 a.m. or 4 p.m. in the afternoon. So basically, there will be some time, bring some small stuff to the attic, but I don't know. I'll need to see about that. And Sunday after the breakfast and grocery shopping, I will be able to work on the attic, getting some more stuff from the hardware store, like some trims, um, also for electricity. And yeah, maybe Sunday afternoon, late afternoon, I will be not doing anything at all. But it really depends um, how much time that I have. Maybe I will throw in live stream in. I don't know. But I noticed that my eyes are acting up. I took a shower today and my eyes are dry. So I won't be streaming that long because my eyes are annoying, especially with light. Oh my gosh. Annoying. So I will end the stream for today. Um, sorry, there's not much happening, but maybe Sunday, maybe somewhere next week I will be doing some live stream. And oh my gosh, eyes are acting up. So everybody, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next time. What? Yeah, the weekends and the evenings were very busy, but I'm not tired. But I took a shower today, and my eyes are really irritating. So everybody, thank you so much for being here. Not much things that I could do today, but maybe Sunday I will do a live stream. I don't know. I need to see. So thank you so much, and I will see you in the next one. Peace. Bye-bye.